got my daughter with me today. Samantha and I went to a private pick, and she didn't find anything, but I did, which is highly unusual. It's usually the other way around. But it was a friend of mine that I went to high school with. It was her mutual friend, and we did that. But around the corner was my friend David Braun, that has Braun House estate sales, Brown House. And so we thought we'd just pop in. This is the third day, Monday, so there ought to be some discounts, and I'll see if I can do a little bit of filming in here. What are you doing? I'm surprised you haven't broken run yet. We'll see what we can find. Oh, wait. Oh, start it again. Where are you?
I'm at City Thrift.
Why?
Because I said I wanted to go there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were out here around the corner at the estate sale, so we thought we'd check out City Thrift. It is not 50% off Labor Day of everything type of thing, but they usually have 30% off of one tag and 50% off of another. We're going to see what we can find. We drove back up at the bungalow, and I had a nice little message waiting for me. That's from my 13-year-old Lorelei. Lorelei Evangeline, actually, is her full name. But she drew me something lovely on my driveway. Just figured I would show you the things that I got at the various places today. It wasn't a large amount of things, but it was significant enough. This is what we got at my friend Mary Lynn. She had referred me to her friend, and Samantha went with me, and we found a few. She didn't find anything, but I found a few things. Samantha had a few things that were in mind, but the prices were really too high on it, and it was on much of the stuff, but we did happen to find a few things. These are actually packaged inside. There's all of the cards are there, so I found those. I also picked these up. I'm not sure what they went to or what they were for, and I'll have to look those up, but they're heavy and metal, and so I figured that would probably be a decent enough buy. They're vintage. This was made by the Cherokee Indians in North Carolina. Just a little souvenir piece. It says "For the Boss." Whip them into line, I guess, but I had $1 on that. And I had these 3 pennants. These were the only ones that she had. She had quite a few of them several years ago. This woman, bless her heart. Well, no, I had, how many? That's right, I ended up with more. I forgot that I did. I had, what, 6 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 6 of these. And they're all like brand new. And they had those just kind of hanging up on the wall. I said, I want all of those, because I do sell those. They're a little long tail for me at times, and then sometimes I'll sell quite a few of them, but I do sell them, even if they're folded and all of that, they sell for a little bit less. But these that are like this usually sell, you know, quite well, especially something like the Orlando Magic or whatever. So I found those. I ended up spending, at that sale, $19. This lady's mom, I believe it was, either went into assisted care. I don't think she passed away, but she went into assisted care. But the short story is, since 2015, and it's now 2021, she has had 12 sales. That her mother was quite the collector, if you want to call it that. And she did have some good items and things, but this lady tended to hold on to things, trying to get all the money out of it too. So I think that's probably what extended her time. But anyway, we've come in on what is supposed to be her last sale, so we got to look at things ahead of time. These are the things that I found at City Thrift. Let's see if I can reach this. Now, these are Taiwan ROC, Republic. It's got 5 in each one. And the price that was on it was $1.98, and white was one of the tags today, so I got 30% off of those. The only other item that I ended up getting was this, and it's going to be for some of my junk journals. It's got some good pictures and things in there, something that's colorful and that'll appeal to a lot of people. I try to pick up all the nursery rhyme books that I can, you know, if they're reasonable. And of course, this was 45 cents, and you see it's one of the thicker ones, so that was a good deal. They did have a cassette and book set that was one of the We Sing, which usually sells really well for me. And the things like the cassettes and the books are not priced. They've just got kind of a sheet up on the wall. They don't have any kind of, you know, regular pricing like these things had. And they're 45 cents a piece. Well, when I got it up to the checkout, bless her heart, the lady says, well, I can't sell those to you. It doesn't have a price on it. I said, well, this is a book and cassette combo, but, you know, it's a book and a cassette. They didn't, you know, price it because it was a book and a cassette, and it goes by the wall. And she was very nice and everything, but I couldn't get across to her that even if she wanted to charge me 45 cents for each component that was in there, I would have taken those. But she put it back, and it's probably back out on the shelf in the same condition again. So I'm gonna check the next time I'm up there and see if I see it. These things here, I got, what is it, 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. I got these from my friend Audrey. She buys and sells online as well. These are the auto pen, but they still will sell. Any type of the presidential type things or the representative type things, things that are colorful, you know, in the realm of things, you know, they will usually sell if we've got some colorful characters like Jesse Jackson, which we all know is pretty colorful. But those do sell, and I did buy all of those for $10 on those, so I'll put those up. This came from the estate sale that was my friend David. I like to buy these little nativities like this. Now this one is Hong Kong, if you can see that. And of course they're numbered and everything a lot of times, and you can find out exactly, you know, when they were made by their numbers, but not always. But I do pick these up on occasion. It's got the little broken piece right here, but to tell you the truth, that will probably sell anyway, and if it doesn't, I'll throw it in a junk drawer lot that has a lot of the Christmas in it. This one here is Midwest Taiwan, and I thought that was real cute, a little bunny rabbit with the muff. So I picked that up. These were marked $4. Everything was half price. It is missing, you know, it's broken here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's broken there. And, you know, it doesn't have all of the reindeer. It doesn't have Santa or anything like that, but this is something also that will sell. People will buy those as a standalone. I found the Hillis hardware from McMinnville, Tennessee, which is not too far from here. This sale was up in Memphis, Tennessee, but got that. And of course, it's got the ruler on one side and then the level on the other. And the last thing I purchased was Whitman Christmas carols. And it's got all of those. It looked to be, I believe it was in pretty good shape. I don't remember seeing anything much written in it, if anything. And it is from, can we read that number? What is that, 69? So I thought that was 69 to 72, I think it said. I didn't look at it that closely. But that's a nice little find there. And so I ended up spending $5 on those items. So I didn't think that was too bad. I'll probably get that out of the level. So we'll see how the rest of it goes, but that's kind of all of it today. We're about to have a storm, I think. Every once in a while I'll be standing here and it just blows like I don't know what. But you can see that we brought home shelving from our booth and all of that. There's always something going on. Oh well. Job security, I guess. Thanks for joining me. Happy junking.